Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next preview discussion for Yashahime Season 2, Episode 12, titled The Place, a Place Not for Towa, which the word not is in parentheses, so it could be a place for Towa or a place not, or in this case, not for Towa. And I'm really looking forward to looking to this next episode because how it ended with Towa, being caught by Zero and Nanahoshi with the mini galaxy and place that eternity bug on her, basically sucking all her pain and suffering out. She's being tortured, and which was saying that she's not gonna cry, but she does, and she's getting enraged by it. That's something I was looking forward to, especially the last episode, which was pretty funny, especially with Kohaku and Hisui just casually dealing with casually defeating the Yeti demon, and so that was pretty funny. Team Rocket blasting him off. And then with Moroha got her good moments too, saying that I'm not my mom, which that was pretty cool, and just how they just Team Rocket blasting off the Elder Shogun as well. So yeah, it was a pretty good filled episode. I enjoyed it. But now ultimately into this episode now, and also we talk about for I mentioned which leads into this opening of the preview. With Rin, finally opens her eyes and talking for the first time we've seen her inside the Tree of Ages, telling Sesshomaru she wants to see her girls one last time. Since she's now starting to get covered in the Silver Scale curse, and saying that also telling Sesshomaru that Towa is crying and he heads off. So, and with the opening of this now, it opens up with Rin. With Rin inside, is still in the tree, and Setsuna is there. So Setsuna is there inside the Tree of Ages. We see her talking to her mother for the first time. She's like this, up against the invisible tree part there where she's in. So she's like this, and I guess she's gonna be talking to her for the first time. Hoping we'll get some nice conversations between the two of them, and and with Yanahoshi and the mini galaxy. And the Eternity Bug, and excuse me, and we're gonna see some flashbacks of Towa when she was younger. We're seeing some a young Towa still calling out, still trying to find her, calling out to find her sister Setsuna back when she was little. And we see Kagome's mother and her grandfather and her brother Sota. So, and which was nice to see, because we haven't seen a whole bunch of them. We haven't seen very few appearances of them now since then. So it's nice to see them again. I always enjoyed them as well. So this is all gonna be flashbacks when Setsuna was young. Towa was younger. So we're seeing them. That was nice. We see Yanahoshi using his fan, walking, doing some kind of metal detecting, or how with metal detector when you're trying to detect something, he's using his fan to do this, searching for something. And you get the cool background of the mini galaxy, which is kind of like the same type of atmosphere. How the Meidus on Getsuda looks. So he's using that, trying to find something. And then we get another more with young Towa, basically, with these three kids, basically bullying her because she's different. So yeah, we're starting to see her being getting bullied. Because I remember back in the second episode when she was in the modern world, she mentioned how she stopped to bullying. She's been fighting ever since she stopped to bully in elementary school. Probably related to that point where she's just being bullied. She didn't take enough of it, so she's gonna fight. Where she's been saying all right, basically, it's just fighting. So yeah, these three kids harassing her, and and we see what happened also with Towa. I cut too soon on that when I said it. What happens with Towa? How it's mentioned what's the meaning of her name? We was told that the meaning of her name, it means eternity. Which makes it kind of similar to back when Kagome, back in the final, I think it was the final act series where there was that priestess. Who was killed by Naraku and made it sometime almost like a demon entity, and she's telling her why is your name Kagome, and she's been figuring that out. Why did her mom name her Kagome? So yeah, it's kind of similar to what Towa's name. What was the meaning of her name? Her name Towa means eternity. So it's kind of similar, how back when Kagome was figuring out why was she named Kagome. Well, it's probably kind of the same thing with here. So why is her name Towa, which means eternity? And we see another being with a flashback back to when Mei was born. Mei of Sota's daughter being born, and Towa was there in the hospital with her as Mei was being born. Nice to see that. Nice seeing that, and we have a cute scene of having Towa having a birthday for herself. With Sota and Moe, with holding baby Mei, and having Towa having a birthday for her, having a cake for her. And then we see with Zero now with basically with it looks like the silver and gold pearls in her eyes. Kind of a little creepy looking, seeing how they're both glowing from her eyes. So then we see cut with Sesshomaru with Kohaku. Nice to see that because how since back during basically the final act series, when Kohaku's end up traveling with Sesshomaru and Rin and Jokin. So it's nice to see the two of them together. Nice to see them again. They get these horned goblin-looking creatures. And then we cut to this badass scene right here. We see Towa in full demon mode. And also glowing red eyes. So the first time we see her with glowing red eyes, because I assume, she's saying, I'll never cry. Never. So yeah, this is a badass looking picture, a badass part right here. Towa going full demon mode with a glow, because this is the first, like I said, the first time we see her with glowing red eyes, because maybe she's going to lose control of herself. Just like how Setsuna, when she got full demon mode with glowing red eyes, and when she was losing control of herself. Guess hopefully we'll see that here with same thing with Towa, because she's never lost control of her powers before. So while being a full demon, so. But that's the cool looking shot, very cool looking shot. Full demon Towa with glowing eyes. She's going full on demon rage mode, trying to attack Zero. And then we get to the next part. This next part of the shorter part of a preview here, basically saying the same things, except there's one scene where Towa, basically the same age right now, but she's walking. There's other girls wearing the same uniform she wears now. And once again with Zero and Towa transforming to full demon mode, which that's another cool looking shot where her glowing red eyes and part of her face is getting shadow, but where red eyes are glowing as her hair is growing longer as well. That's another cool shot. And we see Sesshomaru flying with Jokin, and then we see full demon Towa fighting against Riku, which that's gonna be a very badass looking fight. Hopefully, it's a badass looking fight because I enjoy Riku, and you know how Riku has kind of those he likes Towa. Is he doing this to protect Towa, or he's trying to protect Zero? Because how the past, he's just how he's gathering the pearls for Zero and trying to protect her, though. But is he doing it to protect Towa or for protecting Zero? I don't know. We'll see on that, though. Part this looks a good looking shot where she's fighting full demon Towa fighting against Riku. So this is gonna be a really a cool looking fight here. So yeah. So a place not for Towa is gonna look like it's gonna be another great episode. I'm really looking forward to seeing this. And by the time this is episode 12, so by this time we're gonna be halfway through the season already. I can't believe we'll be already halfway through the season. Wow. Yeah, but this episode is gonna look pretty epic, I would say. Seeing it's full demon Towa, especially with the glowing red eyes. Like same thing was happening with Setsuna. You think she's probably gonna lose control? Maybe, because she's never gone full berserker mode like her sister did, so maybe we'll see that. And also, hopefully we'll give a conversation between Setsuna and Rin. So yeah, this is gonna be a really great episode. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So yeah, this is the preview discussion for episode 12, A Place Not for Towa. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It looks like it's gonna be another really great episode. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next movie review, and we'll see you later.